Let me ask you something. You think the U.S. government ain't tired of using shit that ain't theirs to spout their agenda? I mean, they have to be losing money by the bucket loads over these lawsuits. But hey, I just asking. Either way, this is the Nerdy News 242. What's up, everybody? This is Nerdy News 242, and boy, has it been a week. But bear with me. We're going to get through it together. We can hold hands if you want to hold hands, all right? This is all the news that has happened this week. This is my new format, so we're going to try this and see how this goes, all right? So let's do it. We can do this together. Like I said, we can hold hands, all right? Let's ride. First up, Nintendo has sued the U.S. government. I know, right? I know. Yeah. Apparently, this is over the Orange Overlord's unlawful tariffs that led to delays with their pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch 2, and they demanded refunds on those delays with interest. Back in 2025, after the president declared his new 10% tariff on Liberation Day, Nintendo decided to delay pre-orders of the Switch 2 in the United States after issuing a statement to IGN that I'll show on the screen right now. Nintendo then announced the release date of the Switch 2's pricing with different bundles. On my bingo card for 2026, I did not see Nintendo suing the United States government, but hey, this is Nintendo we talking about. And that ain't the only company coming after the US government though. The makers of Yu-Gi-Oh! In Japan and Steve Downes, the voice of Master Chief from the Halo series, are speaking out against the White House's blatant use of their intellectual properties for their pro-war video posted on the White House's Twitter page, with Downes calling it disgusting and juvenile war porn. Funny thing is, they ain't the only ones whose IP is being used in the video, with scenes from Iron Man and Top Gun all up in there as well, among others. I smell another series of lawsuits coming. I don't know about y'all. Next up, I'm filming this on Thursday and y'all watching this on Friday. So as of taping today, Highguard has officially been shut down. After 45 days of being in the public, it just was not cutting it. Personally, I think the problem with this game is that the market is already saturated with these hero and extraction shooter type games. You got Apex Legends, Valorant, Overwatch 2, Marvel Rivals, the list goes on. And as of right now, this game has been delisted on Steam and other game stores. This is a crying shame in the industry, especially that this game took the last spot at the Game Awards. Personally, I thought they were finally going to bring out a Titanfall 3, because you can't say from the makers of Titanfall and not expect people to think that the trailer would be for a new Titanfall game. This was a huge swing and miss as far as I'm concerned. Xbox has teased their next console under the codename Project Helix. A trailer was released just a few days after Asher Sharma was appointed as the new CEO of Xbox, cementing the fact that there very much is a new console in the works. However, a lot of people, myself included, are wondering, with the way prices for electronics are going up thanks to AI, will we even get to see Project Helix anytime soon? Like, will we see any new consoles anytime soon? Only time will tell, but as long as people like making AI videos of people getting exploding paint packages, I ain't holding my breath for a new console right now. I might as well tell you the truth. Sony has been testing dynamic pricing for their PS5 games. You heard me correctly. They coming for your wallets, okay? Dynamically. What this means is that Sony changes the prices in their stores for their games based on where you're from, your spending habits, library size, even your gender has a role to play, with people claiming that their spouses has gotten different prices for the same game, allegedly. I can't begin to say how unethical this seems, but Sony thinks that this model is giving players opportunities for saving money, as they're only reducing prices for people that haven't bought a lot of games, or people in different countries where a discount of 56% would be better than a discount of 25%. There's no way that these powers can be used for evil, despite the fact that this testing has only saved people money thus far, especially when we live in a world where companies are renting you a GPU, since buying one is now the equivalent of down payment on a car, unless you buy in a cube, which you'll be able to buy the whole car. That's what you're gonna do? You're gonna buy a cube? That's your preference? What about a Paso? You don't look like a cube type driver. You might be a Paso or even a Swift, Suzuki Swift. That for you. That's your kind of car. You ain't no cube person. Two of us can't be driving cubes. All right. I is the cube man. You do the paso. All right. Right. In some local news, and I have to issue a trigger warning here for animal cruelty. So if you don't like that kind of stuff, please skip this part of the video. Last weekend, a video went around here in the Bahamas of a corrections officer who shot and killed a dog while they was walking down the street past the owner's property. There are people all around making different opinions on the matter. My opinion is that the shooting was totally uncalled for and unjustified. I'm not going to show the video on my channel. I'm sure people have seen it already and they know what I'm talking about. So you look for it yourself if you want to look for that, but I'm not showing that on my channel. Group of officers with their leash dogs from the canine unit were walking past and other dogs were just barking at them and their dogs. Despite the fact that they were barking, they were to shoot the owner's dog. Agencies put out press releases on the matter. Others just outright condemned it, such as the Bahamas Humane Society and even the former Attorney General, John Delaney. As of right now, an investigation is still being done on the matter. Like that can go anywhere. I mean, let's be real. Y'all know how we do things over here, right? Y'all know that ain't getting nowhere. You know that ain't getting nowhere, right? I know that. I know. It's okay. Moving along, here are some upcoming things to look forward to. You guys know that I'm a JoJo fan. I mean, my whole Twitch stream has a plethora of JoJo memes on it. Enough said. So you guys know that I am eagerly waiting the release of Steel Ball Run coming on Netflix this March 19th. That's next week, y'all. Y'all please get ready for part 7 of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series, cause man, I ready. I can't speak for y'all, but I am ready. All right, that's all I can say. Are you ready? You ready? Cause I ready. Pokopia, the game where you play as a ditto that assumed the shape of its trainer, has released on March 6th and has apparently been doing so good that it's bringing Nintendo stocks up consistently in just a few days after release. It looks like a new type of cozy game for those that likes that genre, so go grab it and enjoy it for yourself. And finally, Invincible Versus has announced their open beta release dates and the roster, which includes the newly announced Alan the Alien. Players on PS5 and Xbox can try out the beta on April 9th to the 11th, ahead of its release on April 30th, leaving us PC players jealous as hell. But you know what? Everything cool. Everything cool. It's whatever. It's whatever. Y'all could have this one. Y'all could have this one. But we've had our time. It's fine. We ain't mad. We ain't mad, but we mad. Okay? We ain't mad, but we mad. We could be alright though. And that is it for the Nerdy News 242 this week. If you have any questions, concerns, or if you just want to gripe, please don't PM me. Just leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think of this new weekly format. I'd love to know your thoughts. Also, big shout out to my Ko-fi subscribers who get to see this and every Nerdy News video 24 hours before you guys do, along with exclusive content that only they get to watch and some other perks that I'm actually working on. Don't tell them the perks. If you want to be a part of that group, then check out my link to the Ko-fi page that I have. The link is in the description below. It helps me out a lot, and I get to eat some of that Asian food that I like, that I cook myself. I cook the stuff myself. Right, cool. If you want, you can also check me out on Twitch, where this Saturday I will be dusting off my PS4 once again and playing Bloodborne for the first time in my life. I just bought it a few days ago on sale. PS4 didn't get hit with the dynamic pricing. I hope. I'm gonna be playing it for the first time. Never experienced Bloodborne. I see how a lot of people playing it, so I want to try it, and yeah, I'm gonna see how that goes. So if y'all want to check that out, if y'all want to see me getting just owned by people on Bloodborne, y'all can come check me out. I'll be streaming at 9 p.m. on Twitch, so y'all come check that out. That's gonna be fun. As always, peace, love, and hair grease to you guys. I love you guys so much. I want you guys to have a safe and fantastic weekend, and I am out. Me and my llama buddy are gonna go and edit this video out for you guys. All right, y'all take it easy. Love you guys. Good night,